Greetings to everyone. So this is a quick recap to algebra, specifically systems of linear equations, as a preparation for operations research 1. So for our agenda for today's topic, the introduction of linear equations and the ways how to solve them using graphical method, methods of substitution, methods of elimination, and matrices. But for this video, we will focus more on substitution and elimination. So for our introduction, a system of linear equations or a system of equations is a group of two or more equations. To solve a system of equations means to find the values for the variables that satisfy all of the equations in the system. The solution must satisfy each equation in the system. And if all equations in the system are linear, the system is a system of linear equations. O yung ibang term nila, this is linear system. So what is a solution? A solution of a pair of linear equations is an ordered pair of numbers that satisfies both equations. The ordered pair 5, 3 is a solution of the linear equations below. So dito, sabi na yung ordered pair is 5 and 3, meaning this one is x, this one is y. So if we substitute x and y, it must satisfy both of these equations. So kung substitute ko si y dito, so it will be 10, and then si 4 times yung y is 3, so it will be 12, and equals to 22. So this one satisfies the first equation. And then let's check for the other equation. So kung si x naman dito is 5, and then si y is 3, so 5 minus 18, or yeah, 18. So 5 minus 18 is negative 13. So, satisfy yung dalawang equation. Although 7 and 2 makes the first equation true in the system, so kung sa-substitute natin si 7 and 2 dito daw sa unang system natin, ang kuha natin is 22. However, it does not make the second equation true. Pag sinubstitute naman natin siya sa second equation natin, so sa 7 and 2, 7 minus 6 times 2, hindi siya equal dito sa negative 13. Kaya, therefore, 7 and 2 is not a solution for the system. So, through graphical method, we can also solve linear equations. So we have three cases in solving graphical methods. The first case says that lines intersecting in a single point. The ordered pair that represents this point is the unique solution for the system. Unique solution. Kamukha ng example natin kanina, this one is case 1. Kasi meron siyang unique solution which is 5 and 3. In case 2, sabi dito that lines are distinct parallel lines and therefore don't intersect at all because the lines have no common points. This means that the system has no solutions. Remember na kapag meron kang parallel lines, meron kang ganito and they never intersect kahit sa infinity. They will never intersect with each other. So in case 3, two lines that are the same line. So the lines have an infinite number of points in common. So the system will have an infinite number of solutions. So sa case 3, sinasabi naman na yung line, nasa same line sila. So meaning, same yung graph nila. So kahit sa infinity, marami silang solutions. Kapag sinasabi nating solutions, nagkaka-intersect sila kahit saan. Naka-intersect sila saan. So you have an infinite number of solutions. Here, you have no solution since they don't intersect at all. Dito naman sa case 1, you have a one unique solution. Kaya more than one because they or two lines intersect. So ito yung solution mo, itong intersection nila. So in summary, yun, case 1, it is consistent. Lines intersect, you have one unique solution. This is the graph of case 1. For case 2, it is inconsistent and lines are parallel and it has no solution, yung graph. And in case 3, their lines are dependent with each other and coincide same line. So it has, or they have infinite number of solution or infinite number of solutions. Okay, so for our example number 1, we're asked to solve um, these given equations or systems of linear equations using elimination method. As I've mentioned before, we will focus more on elimination and substitution method. So we will disregard the matrices and the graph or the graphical method. Okay, so let me share my screen or my other device. Okay, so for number 1, we're asked to solve them or this linear equation using elimination method. So for number 1, 3x plus 4y equals 10, then 5x minus 6y equals to 4. So I will label this first linear equation as equation 1 and then this second as equation 2. So for elimination method, our goal here is to eliminate one variable, at least one variable, regardless of the variable kung sino man, kung si X or si Y, basta yung goal mo is to eliminate one of them. So for this case, I will eliminate Y instead. So how do we eliminate variables? Gagawin natin is mag-multiply tayo ng number in which maka-cancel yung dalawang ito. So kukunin natin, in short, kukuha natin yung common factor nila. So sa 4 and sa 6, pwede mo i-multiply si 4 sa 3 and then you will get 12. And then si 6, multiply mo siya sa 2, you will get negative 12. That way, maka-cancel sila. So I will do that. So here, we will multiply everything by 3. And then here, we will multiply everything by 2. And make sure when you multiply a constant in an equation, it must be applicable to every term. So we will distribute 3 to 3x, 4y, and 10. So makuha natin, is 3 times 3 is 9x. So 3 times 4 is 12y. And then 10 times 3 is 30. So dito naman, 2 times 5 is 10x. Negative 6y times 2 is negative 12y. And 4 times 2 is 8. So you just distribute this. And then, may eliminate na si y. So, plus 12y minus 12y, 0. Then this one, we will add this. So we will get 19x equals 30 plus 8, 38. So we divide both sides by 19. So 38 divides 9 is 2. So ito na yung value mo for x. However, wala ka pang ordered pair. Dapat xy yan. xy. Wala ka pang y. Meron ka ng x pero wala pang y. So the next step here is to substitute yung nakuha mong value kahit alin sa dalawang equation na to. So kahit substitute mo siya sa first equation or sa second equation, dapat same lang yung makukuha mong value. So para mas madali, we will substitute x dito na lang sa first equation natin. So 3x. Yung x natin is 2, then plus 4y equals to 10. 3 times 2, 6, 4y plus 10. So we subtract 6 both sides. 4y equals 4. So divide both sides by 4. Y is 1. So yung ordered pair natin is 2 and 1. X is 2, Y is 1. So para ma-check natin sa calculator natin kung tama yung nakuha natin, we will press mode and then 5. Equation. So hindi naman siya, linear equation siya at dalawang term lang siya dito. So gagamitin natin itong 1. So 1. And then when input the coefficients sa mga given variables, so meron kang 3, then yung si 4, yung si 10. And the other one is 5 and negative 6. Don't forget the sign. So negative 6 and then 4. So si x mo is 2, y mo is 1. So for example number 2, we're given 2x plus 7y equals 34. Then the second equation is 5x minus 4y equals negative 1. So same lang dun sa kanina, yung first step natin is to eliminate at least one variable or eliminate yung isang variable pala. So kanina in-eliminate natin si y. So ngayon naman try natin eliminate si x. So if we eliminate x, our goal here is to turn these two kung saan magiging 0 sila. So kung ito, i-multiply ko ng 5, I will get 10. Then kung dito naman, nag-multiply ako ng 2, I will also get 10. However, dapat mag-opposite yung sign nila para ma-cancel. So yung isa, dapat negative. I'll multiply 5 here and 2. So regardless, kahit sino sa dalawang itong bigyan mo negative, okay lang. So dito, negative ito na lang. So makukuha ko is, i-distribute ko muna ito. So magkakaroon ako ng 10x plus 35y. 34 times 5 is 170. The negative 2 times 5 is negative 10x. Negative 2 times negative 4y is positive 8y. The negative 2 times negative 1 is positive 2. So, yung next, is pag-add natin. So, ito, cancel na. So, 35 plus 8, 43y. Then 172. We divide both sides by 43. 172 divided by 43. Y is 4. Then, ipa-plug in natin to kahit alin sa equation sa dalawang to. So, kahit ipa-plug in ko siya dito sa second equation, try natin. Dapat same lang kahit dito. So, 5x minus 4. Y natin is 4 plus negative 1. 5x minus 16. equals to -1. So 5x equals -1 plus 16. So that's 15. And divide both sides by 5, we'll get 3. So yung ordered pair ko is 3 and 4. For x is equals to 3, y is equals to 4. Okay, for our last example, sa elimination method, we're given x plus y plus z is 6. And x plus 2y equals to 5. Then 2x plus z equals to 5. So dito, iba na siya. Tatlo na yung hinahanap. Tatlo na yung hinahanap na variable. So magkakaroon tayo ng tatlong equation. So, dito, pwede tayo mag-eliminate. Pwede natin eliminate si z, pwede natin eliminate si y. Pero nakita natin na merong x lahat ng equation. So, we could eliminate x muna. So, how will we eliminate this? As we can see, if we add both of these, we'll get 2x. And then may 2x din dito. So, kung ginawa kong negative yung dalawang to, magkakaroon ako ng negative 2x. And then if I add that here, I'll get 0. So, that's a good idea. So, we will multiply these two equations by -1. So, this must be applied to all of the terms. So, negative x minus y minus z is equals to -6. Then, same is true here. Negative x minus 2y equals -5. And then, namararating lang to. 2x plus z equals 5. So, may eliminate na to, negative minus negative, or negative x minus x is negative 2x plus 2x, 0. And then negative 2y minus y is negative 3y. Then surprisingly, maka-cancel din to. It's like you're hitting two birds with one stone. Matamaan din tong si z. So, maka-cancel siya. So, negative 6 minus 5, or negative 5 plus 5 is 0, and then marating negative 6, baba na natin. So, we divide both sides by -3, so y is equals to 2. So, may value na ako ng y. So, I will label this equation 1, equation 2, and equation 3. So, saan ko pwedeng i-substitute si y para makakuha ko ng another variable? Obviously, hindi ito, sa equation 3, hindi siya pwede kasi wala ka namang masasubstitute na y. And equation 1, if you substitute y, we will form another equation, which is equation 4. Mas lalong magiging complicated yung pag-solve mo. Though it is still possible to get the same answer, pero it's more convenient if you substitute the obtained value of y in equation 2. Kasi mahanap na si x doon. So if we substitute 2 in equation 2, so x plus 2 times 2 equals to 5. So x is equals to 4 was 5. Or 4x plus 4. So we subtract both sides by 4, so x is equals to 1. So nakuha ko na si x. So, para mas madali, isa-substitute ko lang si x sa 3. Equation 3. So makuha ko is 2 times 1 plus z equals to 5. So z equals to 5 minus, so 2 pa rin. So, transpose. And then, 5 minus 2 is 3. So, yung ordered pair ko, or yung set of values ko is 1, 2, then 3. X is equals to 1, y is equals to 2, and z is equals to 2. Hindi pwede magkapalit-palit to ha. This is, nakasulat siya ng x, y, z palagi. Kung dalawa lang, x, y. So, yun na siya. So, we check this sa calculator natin. So, we press mode and 5 equation. Kanina, pinindot natin is 1 dahil dalawang term lang siya, pero dito tatlo na. So, we press 2. So, we put the values of the coefficient. Tapos, plug in natin. So, 1, 1, 1, then 6. 1, 2, so 0. Wala kang z, so 0, then 5. Then 2, 0, 1, and 5. So, x mo is 1, y mo is 2, z mo is 3. Yan. Okay, so, balik tayo sa screen. So, yan. Yun yung example 1 natin, use elimination method. So, for example 2, 2 yan. Use substitution method. Same lang siya dito. So, pinapakuha lang, pero yung method na gagamitin natin dito is substitution. So, dapat makuha lang tayo ng same na answer dahil same lang yung problem. But we will use different method. Stop sharing. Oh, wait. So, for number 1, we're asked to solve 3x plus 4y equals to 10 and 5x minus 6y equals to 4. So I will label this as equation 1 and this one is equation 2. Notify na si Zoom. 9 minutes na lang. So, dito, dahil sabi nga niya, substitution method, you will create another equation to substitute to the other one or sa remaining equation mo. So, yung isa, i-manipulate mo and then yung na-manipulate mong equation dun, isa-substitute mo siya dun sa natirang equation. Iba siya sa elimination kasi sa elimination, you will eliminate one variable tapos tuloy-tuloy na doon. And then, pero dito, magsa-substitute ka. So, kailangan yung isang variable mo matira yung left-hand side and then you will substitute it sa isang equation. So, mahirap siyang explain kaya mas maganda na i-solve natin to. So, in this case, I will try to eliminate or to isolate y sa equation 1 natin. So, for equation 1, so, equation 1, 3x plus 4y was 10. I will try to isolate y. So, gagawin ko is this. Ayaw kaya minus 3x ko sa both sides. So, magkakaroon ako ng 4y equals 10 minus 3x. And divide both sides by 4. So y is 10 minus 3x all over 4. So yun yung sinasabi kong isolate mo siya. Na-obtain natin to, na-manipulate natin using equation 1. So ano natira natin is equation 2. So we will substitute this dito sa y na to. That's why it's called substitution method. So 5x minus 6. O yung y natin is 10 minus 3x over 4 equals to 4. So ito magiging, pwede ko pang i-reduce to. So ito magiging 3, ito magiging 2. 5x, so 3. 3 times 10, or negative 3 times 10 is negative 30. 3 times, negative 3 times negative 3 is positive 9. Positive 9x over 2 equals to 4. So, tanggalin natin yung fraction by multiplying everything by 2. So, we will get 10x. So, makakancel lang to, isang term to. So, minus 30 plus 9x is equals to 8. So, we combine this, 9x and 10x. So, 19x. Tapos ito, transpose ko na doon. 8 plus 30. So, 38. Divide both sides by 19. X is equals to 2. Ay, hindi na pala nakikita. Then, substitute natin kahit alin sa dalawang yan. Kahit alin sa dalawang equation natin sa taas. So, substitute ko na lang siya sa equation 1. So, 3 times 2 plus 4y plus 10. So, 6 plus 4y plus 10. Then, minus 6 minus 6. 4y is equals to 4. And divide both sides by 4. Y is equals to y is equals to 1. Ordered pair ko is 2, 1. Rest lang siya ng kanina. You could check it sa calculator. So, try natin yung second example kasi naubos na yung time sa Zoom. Figurean natin. So, 2x plus 7y plus 34 and 5x minus 4y equals negative 1. So, label ko to as equation 1, then this one is equation 2. Magandang meron label. So, kanina in-isolate natin si y, ngayon si x naman. Na-isolate natin si y dito. So, ako naman, isolate ko si x dito sa equation 2. Ang equation 2, kahit ano yung isolate mo, same, okay lang siya. Basta tama yung pagkaka-isolate mo, tama yung ginawa mo algebra. Okay yun. So, isolate ko si x, 5x plus negative 1 plus 4y. Then we divide both sides by 5. X is equals to negative 1 plus 4y over 5. Then, yung natirang equation, so substitute natin yung x doon. So, 2 times, po natin equation, negative 1 plus 4y over 5 plus 7y is equals to 34. So, distribute ko lang muna si 2 dito. So, negative 2 plus 8y over 5 plus 7y equals to 34. Then we divide or we multiply all of the terms by 5 to cancel yung fraction. So magkakaroon ako negative 2 plus 8y, 7 times 5, 35y. So 34 times 5. Yan. 34 times 5. 170. So kapag ito, nilagay yung last 2 ko, plus 2, maka-cancel yun. Then 38 or 35 plus 8, 43y. 172. So divide both sides by 43. We'll get 4. Y is equals to 4. So plug in ko lang to in an equation dun sa taas. So sa equation 1 na lang. So 2x plus 7, yung y ko is 4 equals 34. Dito nang galing yun, dito. So 7, 14, 28, 28. Then 2x plus 34. So minus 28 minus 28. 2x equals to 34 minus 28. 6. So divide both sides by 2. X is equals to 3. So ang ordered pair ko is 3, 4. So x is equals to 3. Y is equals to 4. Same lang siya nung kanina. We check it. So yung last example natin, kahit anong method daw, pwede natin siyang solve. So this is a worded problem, the application of systems of linear equations. So in here, we're asked to write a system of linear equations to present the total cost of hiring a taxi in New York and Baltimore as functions of the number of additional miles traveled beyond the flag drop. Let M represent the number of miles traveled beyond the flag drop. And let N of M represent the total cost of hiring a taxi in New York, and B of M represent the total cost of hiring a taxi in Baltimore. Assume each encounter 5 minutes of wait time during the rides. For letter B, solve the system of linear equations of using algebra and verify your solution using any method. So if an answer does not exist, enter D and E. So given table, ito lang yung nagmamatter dito. Kasi daw, kay Baltimore lang, tsaka kay New York City. So, yung city natin, yung flag drop, when we say flag drop, it is the minimum fee that you would pay to a taxi ride. So, ito yung flag drop natin. And then the cost per additional mile and cost per minute waiting. So, let me share my camera. So, yan. Sinulat ko na yung dalawang nagmamatter. Sa letter A, nire-require tayo na mag-develop or mag-establish ng or mag-formulate ng system of linear equation. It says here that we let N of M as the total cost of hiring a taxi in New York and B of M sa Baltimore. So, meron tayong dalawa na function, which is N of M plus B of M. So, function sila in terms of miles. Yan, M, letter M. So, dito, yung flag drop natin is 2.50, 1.80. So, for New York, meron tayong flag drop na 2.50. However, hindi lang siya 250 kasi 2.50 kasi kinukuha yung total cost. So we must also consider yung cost per minute waiting. So dito binigyan na tayo ng assumption na we assume that each encounter is 5 minutes of waiting time during the ride. So itong 0.40, we multiply it by 5. So multiply this 2 by 5, makuha natin is 2. $2. Sa pinapag-assume nga na 5 minutes na. So yung flag drop natin is 2.50. Sa New York to, $2.50 plus yung total cost of minimum waiting or minute waiting is $2. So 2 plus 2.50, we have $4.50. And then nagmamatter nga dito is yung cost per additional mile. So kung mas lalong lumalayo yung pag-travel mo, mas nagmamahal. Pero wala na siyang sinabing specific na miles na kailangan ni travel. So, in terms of M naman siya, so we will label this as $2 or 2M. Kasi every time tumataas yung or yung time value ng mile, we will just substitute here. And then we will add yung flag drop tsaka yung cost per minute waiting, which is 4.5. Same is true here. So, meron kang 2.2 M. Sa Baltimore yan. So, mas mahal sa Baltimore. And then, sa flag drop, bumabawi naman yung flag drop dito. 1.80 plus yung kanina, plus 2, 3.8. So, develop na yung dalawang equation natin. Pero hindi pa yung system of linear equation. In fact, N of M and B of M are just the same, just Y. In terms of Y. So, pinapasolve sa atin dito kung ano yung magiging total cost and at the same time, gaano kalayo in terms of miles. So, ito, parehas lang siya. So, kung parehas lang pala siyang Y, yung dalawang to, we can equate these two with each other. So, 2M plus 4.5 equals to 2.2M plus 3.8. Kasi same lang sila. Y. So, yun. So, 2M, siya na lang yung tatranspose ko dito para hindi tayo magkaroon ng negative na value ng variable. So, minus 2M. Let's say 3.8, lalagay ko naman siya sa left. 4.5 minus 3.8. So, 4.5 minus 3.8 equals to 0.7. And then, 2.2 minus 2, 0.2 M. So, we divide both sides by 0.2. So, M, we change. So, M is equals to 2.7 divided by 0.2. 3.5. So, ito yung M natin. So, miles. Miles. 3.5 miles. So, kahit saan po substitute si 3.5, dapat same lang siya. Kasi nga, di ba? Same lang yung function natin. So, bali dito, sa-substitute ko lang siya sa N of M. So, 2 times 3.5 plus 4.5. Yung N of M. So, 2 times 3.5 plus 4.5. So, 11 $11.5. Yun yung total. Total nilang pareho. Kahit dito, kung sa-substitute ko siya, dapat same lang. So, ano yung conclusion natin? Ano yung makakonclude natin dito? For our conclusion, here, this problem, the taxi fare in both New York City or NYC and Baltimore is $11.5. $11.5 for a trip of 3.5 miles. That's beyond the flag drop. Beyond the flag drop. And assuming na yung 5 minutes na waiting time. So, yun. So, magiging equation ay yung magiging ordered pair natin is 3.5, 11.5. Okay?